Chosen vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man, Druuill, and I'm back at you again with another video. I need each and every vessel to hit that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. Shout out to the Galactic family, the GCVs, and of course, Drew Nation. Let's get right into it. They weren't joking with you, but tried to make it look like they were to cover themselves up so you didn't notice. You have to be careful around certain people. People will crack jokes and they're really trying to hide their true intent or how they really feel. This could be anybody. All right. When people joke around about things that leave you feeling uncomfortable, that's usually normal. Sometimes most jokes are uncomfortable. Ha ha he he. But when someone really says something and it makes you like, why would they say that? You have to be careful of that. Sometimes this could be anybody, all right? Manager, relative, friend, whoever, all right? Co-worker, teammate, classmate. People usually don't joke about certain things that they see you take serious, especially when it comes to the type of person that you are. And they may think that it's no harm in it. They may not they may just see it as who they are. Some of these people are very close to us and we've known them for a very long time. All right, some of us, we've known these people for our whole lives. But some of the things that they say, when they say it, it doesn't make us feel too good. So it's like, okay, you could joke all you want. You could say this, you could say that. It don't matter. But sooner or later, it's like a person starts to get annoyed and get irritated by certain things that come out of people's mouths. And when people continue to say certain things and try to cover it up with a joke, then it's like, it becomes hard and it becomes difficult because you have to distance yourself from these people because it's like sooner or later they're going to, like, what they say is going to cause you to react and it's going to end up bringing something out of you. Whether they may be aware of it or not, some things that people say can bring a reaction out of someone, whether they're doing it on purpose, purposefully, or whether they're not doing it on purpose and they just need to watch what they say a little bit. You have no control over people or the things that they desire to do. So you just have to place yourself around people who will respect that about you. They may say you're too sensitive or they may have their opinion about you. But if what they're saying is causing you to not be able to focus, if what they're saying is causing you to lose sleep, or you wish you had said something back, or you wish you had responded to what they said instead of just letting it go, if it's really something that's eating you and bothering you, of course, try to talk to them about it. All right. Don't immediately just cut people off, even though sometimes you have to, but you try to talk to people first. That's what God says. God says you're supposed to talk to people and try to work things out. But once it gets to the point where it's beyond that, you really have to use your discretion and your discernment because you're not supposed to be casting pearls among swine. Certain individuals, they don't really care about the things that they say to people, and they may try to cover up and act like they do to further say things to you like that or just to keep you around. Some people don't want to be by themselves because if the person is miserable, and you might have to be careful because, like the saying goes, misery loves company. Not everybody's miserable, but some people are. Some people just have something negative to say more than often or too much. But then you have people who are actually miserable. But it's up to you. You have to decide what's good for you. If people making fun of you on the low and having slick comments is okay with you, and that's how you all roll, hey, more power to you. But some people, they don't roll like that. All right. Some people, they don't like that. So you have to figure out what you like, and you have to be around people who are tolerant of that, people who can be accepting of that. Sometimes when people know you or they've known you for your whole life, they disregard what they say to you or how they feel about you because they know you and they feel that you're not going anywhere. All right, until you actually go somewhere. Some people think it's okay to belittle, to downtrod, to downplay, and to say things to people because they find it funny. Well, if they find it funny and it's something you don't find funny, if they find something funny that you take serious, you're going to have to weigh your options. And it's cool to crack a little joke sometimes, but sometimes people are doing more harm with their jokes than good. Sometimes people's jokes aren't funny. Sometimes the things that people say really have a different intent. All right, they're covering it up as a joke because they don't want you to find out that they're being malicious. All right, shout out to the Clips. You remember Pusha T and Malice? Malice, he even changed his name. So people can change. All right. That man done went to God and done turned his whole life around. Only the Lord knows what that man was up to out in them VA streets. All right, because them two brothers, they grew up different. They grew up in some dire situations and consequences. All right, they had to get it how they live. Sometimes people have to do that. But he changed. His name's not even Malice anymore. It's No Malice. That's how serious he is. And if you were to come around him and probably call him Malice, guess what he'll probably do? It might not be that serious. He might not hate you, or he might not wish any bad on you. Of course not. The brother's name is No Malice. But the thing is, he may not deal with you the way you would like. All right. And it's upsetting because people can't deal with people the way they like when people can't let go of certain things and they feel the need to bring up certain things to try to take a shot at you or to try to take a chink out your armor, or they see a chink in your armor and they just want to keep pressing the wound and keep poking it so that way they may be unaware of this, that they're doing this, but it makes it hard for you to heal. And it comes to a point where you have to stop questioning yourself and realize that, you know what, man, maybe they know what they're doing and I should remove myself from the situation. If you remove yourself from the situation and you find more peace, that's a positive thing. If you remove yourself from the situation and you find yourself continuing to have problems, it might be that's still a positive thing. But you have to look at yourself, examine what you're doing and the role you play and the part you play, and see how you are doing something wrong or you're not doing something right. All right, you can't just, like I said before, sometimes it's us, sometimes it's other people. I'm not going to disregard my part in my life. So, but the thing is, people can be cruel seeming. People can be cruel without being cruel seeming. Like it's like they're undercutting you. They're trying to be cruel but while trying to be nice at the same time. That doesn't work. People aren't going to want to deal with that. A person may not want to deal with that. A person may see that and be like, immediately, soon as they hear or see or, pick up on that, they're like, this isn't it. How am I supposed to how am I supposed to deal with people that I knew my whole life, or deal with friends, or deal with somebody that I work with, or deal with anyone that is low key taking shots at you, but acting like they're not. And certain things you try to work out or talk to people about, if there's no way to work it out, you have to accept that and let bygones be bygones. And you may have to go your separate way and leave however many people behind that you have to. And that's just the way it seems like the world is going today. It seems like that's where things are going. There's a split, and there's certain people who are on a certain vibration, and there are certain people who are on another vibration. And when you get around people and you guys don't mix, and it's like oil and water, you two are on a different vibration. You may try to be around family, you may try to be around friends, you may try to be around coworkers, but if certain people won't let you be around them due to the certain things that they're saying, then you really have to be careful. And on top of that, words have spells. People can be joking and people can be playing around with something until something actually happens pertaining to what they're joking to. People will say something about you or joke about this or joke about that. Then when something actually happens and they're like, oh, snap, they don't even realize what happened. They don't even realize that them being around you and saying certain things caused this incident. Words have power. All right, your word is not going to go out away from your mouth and return unto you void. All right, your word will never return unto you void. That's why you have to be careful with certain things that you say. Certain things that you say is going to return back to you, and you may not like it the way that it returns back to you. You say something about someone, or something may happen, and not like something bad or something to like a person specifically. I'm not saying that at all. But what I'm saying is, if you say someone is, you keep joking around someone and you keep calling them late, that person might have been 2 minutes late. You're late. They keep telling you that because you're 1 minute late or a minute late. Yes, you are late, but it's not that big of a deal. Other people may show up at that time. Maybe you showed up on time every day, but it's just that one time, and this person wants to play around or be a hard kind of person, a hard-hearted person. And I know that may, oh man, that's weak. You do too same, blah, 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 weak, whatever. But when a person actually starts showing up late because this person done cursed them and put a word spell on them, this person is like, yo, man, am I like, you're trapped in this person's matrix. You're trapped in this person's web. You're trapped in this person's words and what they spoke. When people speak over you and it's something that you don't like, don't take on the spirit of that. Pray it off of you. Cancel it out. You hear something that you don't like, somebody jokes around with you with something that you obviously don't play around with, cancel it out. Cancel out the intent, cancel out the stress, cancel out the verbatim, the words they said. It's not funny to you. Sometimes people end up playing around with someone that doesn't really play around like that. Even if you do play around like that, it doesn't give people the right to take you as a joke or take you for a joke. And if they do take you for a joke, that's something you have to assess with yourself to see if you want to continue being in the presence of that. And it doesn't matter because of a title. It doesn't matter if it's family. It doesn't matter if it's a best friend. It doesn't matter who it is. If somebody wants to continue to disrespect you low key and act like they're not, the decision that you have to make is, do I want to continue to put myself in this environment with people who are playing with me and toying with me? Because that's not good for you. It's not good for your mental health. It's not good for your stress levels. People want to say you're paranoid and have things to say about you, but they don't realize that they're doing things to make you question your reality, which cause you to scratch your head and possibly question even more things. But they're saying things that are low key aimed at you, but trying to act like they're not. And we all know that's gaslighting. So once you realize this, no matter how little, how small, it's just a little gaslighting. Oh, that didn't hurt you. Oh, that's just this, or that's just your uncle, or that's just whoever. That's just brother. That's just whoever. It doesn't matter. When people are saying things that don't resonate with you and it's something that you want to get away from, it's something that you don't want to deal with, you don't have to. All right. People keep bringing up your past. People keep joking about things that aren't that funny. People keep laughing at you over your situation and joking around with you over your situation. You may not find that funny. You're trying to work through your life. You're trying to figure things out. You're trying to get ahead. You're not wasting a moment of your time by hanging with people who have different intentions than yours. And some of those intentions might be malicious, and some of those intentions might be ill. Not all of them, but it's still, if somebody stabs you with a toothpick or somebody stabs you with a knife, that you're still stabbed. All right, you stab somebody enough with a toothpick over a long period of time, they'll probably bleed out and bleed to death. So you telling me because you telling me a million bites from a baby alligator aren't going to leave a mark? Oh, that's just a little thing, or that's just, you overreact. Man, they want to stab you with a baby knife, or they want to have a ring with a knife on it and just slap you with it and be like, oh, you're okay. That didn't hurt you. Don't let people play with you or manipulate you or lie to you or tell you how you feel. You know how you feel when people say certain things, and you're not in your feelings because you feel some type of way about someone saying something. Being in your feelings is getting into an argument back with them. Being in your feelings is allowing them to get to you. A person that's mature spiritually is just going to realize that it's just not time for me to be in the presence of certain people, no matter who it is. Not letting a title destroy your survival. All right, some people are playing themselves, putting themselves around certain people because these people really feel differently towards you than you feel towards them. And you have to be tired. All right. You have to be tired because you probably have a lot of love for people, and it's probably hard for you to let people go that you're close to. So it takes strength. It takes courage. It takes everything that you could find in yourself to use positively. All right. Even negative emotions, to use them positively, to turn them around, to bring yourself back up when they try to put you down. All right. Because they weren't joking. People can't be joking all the time. All right, there's a way to joke and there's a way to not joke. Some people don't know how to joke. They try to act like they don't. But some people that like the things there. So I'm not even gonna say some people don't know how to joke, but some people aren't joking. That's what I should be saying. Some people are covering up the bad, horrible things they want to say to you in the form of a joke. They don't have, not everybody is built like that. Not everybody has the heart. These people may seem brave, they may seem tough, but when it comes to you, they don't have the heart to call you out directly and say things to you. So they have to do it in the form of a joke. And they may be able to say this and say, well, I can say whatever I want. Okay, well, you didn't at that point. So that was a weak moment for you. You didn't have enough heart to be real and say to me what you really wanted to say. So you put it in the form of a damn joke. But the only joke is them. The joke is on them. You're going to get the last laugh. All right. You may not have noticed before, but you're starting to pick up on it. And as soon as you pick up on things that people are doing that they shouldn't, which is going to probably create a scenario to make you want to distance yourself, then they may have things to say. They may call you this, they may call you that, because they're trying to put you in a state of doubt. They're trying to put you in a state of not being sure of yourself. Instead of feeling reassured, they want you to be unassured of yourself. People play games with people like this a lot when they're trying to control them, and they're trying to keep them in the pocket. They're trying to keep them around for, like, if it's family, they could be trying to keep you around to break you down, and so that you're not going to be better than them. Maybe you have more potential than they do, so they talk down on you and they treat you a certain way, so you won't believe in yourself and go after certain goals, or you won't try to be better than anything that they accomplished. There are people like that. And if you feel that, hey, it's valid. You try to talk to that about people, they might gaslight you and pretend that you're going crazy or losing your mind, all because they don't have the heart to acknowledge the part that they're playing in the crazy making. So certain people, if you feel crazy around them and they don't feel that they're playing a part in it, you may have to see if you feel better away from this person. You may have to see if, when you're not around certain family members or certain friends or coworkers, maybe you can get your shift changed. Maybe you could work with other people. Maybe you could work nights to where you just go in, put your headphones in, and clean. Or maybe you can get a job where you're away from everybody. Try security. That's a great job for targeted individuals. You're just in a booth by yourself, away from people. People that want to play games. People that want that don't joke the way you want to joke. So as far as what people might do, they may say that you're they may call you weak. But the thing is, they're saying something that's over the line. People who are over the line, people who say things that they're trying to disguise, they don't have enough heart to say it. They're going to disguise it as, oh, I was just being funny, or oh, I was just joking, or oh, hey, you looked, I just said it. Like, so when people don't say things just to say it, people say things so people hear it, and so it has an effect, either to make you laugh, or to make you sad, or to make a person mad. People say things for a reason. They don't just say things out of their mouth just to, oh, I'm not. No, people say harmful things on purpose to cause harm. So if somebody is saying something harmful to cause harm but acting like they're not, that's a decision that you have to make for yourself if you pick up on it. And I guarantee you, no title, no situation, no person, no family member, no friend, no coworker, no job is worth your mental health. All right. Some people, they get around you and it's like something comes out of them, act a certain way towards you that you wouldn't tolerate normally. So if you wouldn't normally tolerate it, don't make it normal for yourself to tolerate it. You may have to go without a job. You may have to go without whatever it is. But I guarantee you, you will feel better in your mind. Your spirit will be at peace. You'll be able to find yourself. You'll be able to find peace of mind. And your resources and all the good things that you desire will probably flow to you a hell of a lot easier. You'll probably be able to create a way for yourself a whole lot better when you can find peace of mind. All right, some of us, if you're trying to get yourself together, most people don't get themselves together in front of other people. They dip. Most people have to be in total solitude to get themselves together, because sometimes being around others is too much of a distraction, especially when you're around people like that. All right. Some people will trash you for not having your stuff together low key and will try to dish you in your face. It could be a family member. It could be someone in your neighborhood. It could be someone that you're close to. They might be trying to play you because you have big dreams. They might be trying to play you because of your past. They know your business. All right. They keep bringing up your ex-girlfriend. They keep bringing up all the jobs you lost. They keep bringing up the things that you had that you lost and you can't get back, making you focus on bad times instead of good times. Oh, I was just joking. Oh, I didn't mean it. Oh, we were this. We were. People say things and try to cover it up once they see an opportunity to get back in your life. Oh, I didn't mean that. Oh, this, that, and the other. You said it. You meant it. There's no taking it back. You have to, when a person's ready to deal with you and you're ready to show that you've changed or whatever, I don't really know how that's going to work because some people aren't really out here giving second chances like that. If you don't give somebody a chance, don't come to them expecting a second chance. People don't want to even give you a chance, but want to expect you to give them a second chance. But honestly, in all totality, they don't expect you to give them a second chance. They want to come back around one more time to apply pressure, to redistribute pain, to destroy you, to cause more havoc in your life. They're like that insurance guy for the mayhem, for the commercial. They just want to cause mayhem. And you know that deep down inside, you're aware of that. But the thing is, either family gets in the way, or a friend gets in the way, or a title gets in the way, or whatever gets in the way. You have to get all the butts out of the way. But this, but that. Get all the butts out the way. All of them. Every last one of them. Even your own. But I just wanted to let you know that they weren't joking. A lot of people find things funny. A lot of people don't find things funny. If something is not funny to you, but someone continues to say it, they're not joking. They want to keep seeing you in that state to where you're confused, where you're worried, where you don't know what's going on. People can see the expression on your face. People can see the mood you're in. People see what type of mental state it puts you in, and they like it. Some people like being cruel and evil to others. Sadism, sadistic, narcissistic, just plain evil, whatever you want to call it. But you have to not take this lightly. This is something that you have to not just take with a grain of salt. You take what they say with a grain of salt, but the action behind it, you take that seriously, because if somebody keeps stabbing you with a toothpick, sooner or later, you're going to bleed to death. It's just a toothpick, bam. It's just a ring knife, bam. It's just a little knife, bam. It's just a baby stab. I just hit you with a little league bat. I didn't hit you with a major league bat. What you crying for? I just cracked you upside the head with a little league bat. What's the problem? I just chose to hurt you with something small to say, so it'll cause a little pain. I didn't say anything big to make you be totally hurt for real, or to totally throw you off, or to totally say something that was effed up for real. What's up? What's the problem? People say things and it's like they want to keep pushing you away, but they want to keep pulling you back. Like they don't want you to go. So like they'll do things and then try to make it up. Do something and try to make it up. You can't fall for that Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde BS. Leave these people where they're at, man. If people are serious about you, then they're not going to play games with you, and they're not going to poke fun at things that you don't want poked fun at. Does everybody crack jokes? Yes. Do people make fun of other people and can still be around each other and hang out and have fun and enjoy the company of their family, their friends, their coworkers, or whoever? Yes. But when it gets too difficult because of what someone is saying, and you're like, it just doesn't feel like they're playing around, and you just keep scratching your head, you keep scratching your beard, you're like, yo, what is going on here? Like, I can't quite figure this out. They might be gaslighting you. If something is funny and everybody's laughing and you can't find the joke within it, you're sitting in the living room and it's a holiday and everybody is ha ha he he, and you're the only one with a straight face. And on top of it, you feel like they're maybe saying something about you, or and you're uncomfortable and you don't find anything amusing, hilarious, or funny. Then it's time for you to start making some choices and making some decisions to put yourself around better people and better quality people and better energy. Send people a postcard. Don't even call them. Send them a postcard and wish them the best. We wish you a happy year. All right, God bless you. God loves you. Send them a postcard, and then that's the only contact you should probably have with certain people because of what they try to do when you're in their presence. They try to have a field day with you because of however they're unable to mix with your energy or take you as a person or deal with, your presence. I'm not sure what it might be, Maybe they hate you because you got some nice eyes or some nice hair. I don't know. Maybe they don't hate you at all. Maybe they just want to say something rude because that's the type of person they are. But you have to decide whether you want that around you or not. I'd like to thank you for watching this video. Smash the like button, smash the share button. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Peace, love, and light. We're out.